Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa Luciarden here. I'm a political analyst, mediator, geopolitical specialist, and I also have over 20 years of medical practice experience with a divinity. I'm an expert on humanity and the daily life of how to identify a woman and a man in relationship to their daily work and daily projects, and how they should be in society accepted. Number one, we all need to tell the IOC to stop what they're doing and take all those papers and delete them and put them in the shredder this very moment for what they've signed to continue the boxing with K-Leaf. This is terrible. Number one, they need to make new rules and regulations. They are not doctors. They're not scientists. They don't know that the first substance of being is a man and a woman, separate. The second substance of being that's not identified as a human is any man or woman that is dissociated themselves with the pure cell makeup that they originally were born in as a man or a woman. The chromosomes that she takes, the male chromosomes that she takes that makes her a male on her systems, her chemical system, even if she doesn't have a penis, and even if she didn't have her breast removed, by interjecting any scientific chemicals within the bloodstream could change the makeup over a period of time of her cell makeup and also her organs and her Krebs cycle that cause a different reaction that if she didn't have it. Number one, that's the first argument. Hence, she's identified as a man and not as a woman and a secondary being because of the cell makeup that she changes because she has high levels of man chromosome. Number two, the ICB did not let her compete. In 2023, you saw that on the news. That's just as high as the Olympics. That's number two argument. She could not compete. Number three, these are chemicals within her body. Number three, these are chemicals that should not be in a body. When an Olympic representative, their body should be pure without any chemicals within their body. And that's the same thing with the China swimmers. There should be no chemicals in the body. It's a pure man or a woman without chemicals in the body. Number four, it is known by the tradition of the Olympics that there's been man and there's been woman. And there's no question, there should be no question, and they did not ever take chromosomes, male or female chromosomes, to make them change their cell makeup or their outcome of their position to win or to lose. And she lost. K-Leaf lost. She has many counts against her. And number five, you are not professionals. You are not professionals to identify. Again, I'll repeat, in relationship to all these subjects, you are not professional to identify all these subjects. You not only did you go against your counterpart of your association of the ICB and all the other, you went against your own development of what the Olympics has been. Number five, the Olympics has been a Olympics since the Greek times of a man and a woman separate. And eventually the women came into the Olympics and they had pure bodies. That was the whole idea, that a body would be at the highest level of significance, of achievement, to bring the art of sport to the level of the beauty of what the spirit of life has given them. And there's no scientific interjection. And because this is a globalized world, technology, information system, and multiculturalism, and also world control, and also de-identifying what law is and what law isn't. And because of the technology and the science, there has not been laws that to protect these subjects. And therefore, this boxing situation, this crime, this evil, this atrocity, this science deformity, not only of the heart, of the mind, and the hard work of purity of what it means to be a man or a woman, all those people are discounted by you making and allowing Iman Caliph to fight. That's the whole idea. So that means she has drugs in her body. That means that everybody can take drugs and everybody can take any type of chemicals they want to change their body. You better get going right away. This is another count against you and a warning and a truth as a mediator. In your life, this will be gone down in history already. You have to do restitution right away. Otherwise, you're responsible for the future of what these Olympiads have worked night and day and night for many centuries over the time and hundreds of years. I know I'm a Roman Italian American, and I studied the Olympics, and my children were going to be in the Olympics. Now you better get yourself going right away, and you better reinstate these boxing events and take Caliph Iman out. So you heard all the counts. Therefore, because all the counts of facts against you and Iman Caliph, that proves to the point that she should stop and be removed from any more competition, and you need to redo all the competition. And you need to redo all the competition, all of it. This is a command of spirit of life and law, the divine law. The divine law. You are deforming the Olympics because of the technology of science, of deformity, of the atrocities of the human are used in an improper way, and this is the wrong context. Now you better get yourself going right away and do it. Otherwise, your life as a sister, as a mediator, as a counselor, that you will have to live this the rest of your life. And every day you get up in the morning, you'll know that you cause hell, you cause death, you cause injustice, you cause the future of anybody wanting to be an Olympiad, because they'll say, oh, they'll just cheat and they'll lie and they'll bring drugs in their body and they'll say they're a woman and a man. This is very bad. You'll have to live that with that the rest of your life. Now, you don't want that, IOC. You don't want that. You want to live in purity. That's what the Spirit of Life gave you, that position. You have to protect the Olympiads. What is an Olympiad? Olympiad is a man or a woman, nothing in between, and no chromosomes that cause male characteristics in a body. And that's also drugs, as I said. And you don't have the experience to identify what a man or woman is. And you don't have any backing from the past of anybody that won the position. Already, she lost the position. She lost the position, and the ICE would not let her compete. I beg you, for your own life as a sister, as a mentor, change your ideas right away and go swiftly and do it. Otherwise, you'll ruin the Olympic, what it means to be Olympiad, the spirit of life between a man and a woman, and nothing in between. It's a secondary being. You do not know science. It's another fact. Another argument. You do not know science. You do not know science of philosophy relationship to science and the human everyday life. It's called a secondary being, she is. And she is not identified as a man or a woman. She's an androgynous being. And when you apply to go to the Olympics, you apply as a man or a woman. She is not a man or a woman. Identified because of her chromosomes, of the male chromosomes. She's not the first substance of being. Now you run and go change that right away. And bring peace and justice to our country. And truth. Don't interject the deformity of science into the purity of the most greatest event in the world that we could ever have as the Olympics, that the children, the people could share in the beauty of what it means to be a pure human being, to achieve the greatest heights of the beauty of sport in all ways. Do it fast before there's any more trouble. authorities fast. Reinstate all the fights and take that person out. Now, I'm Man Caliph, and I apologize for her. I pray for her. And I pray for the Olympics and the authorities of the Olympics, because they have to make this decision. Otherwise, their whole life will be destroyed by, they have to carry this on their back of history. You don't want to. Like Hitler. You don't want to. I beg you, I know. Brother, take it off right away. Bring truth. Bring truth. Bring justice to all the Olympiads from the beginning of time to the present to the future. Keep it pure. Keep it trustworthy. Keep it just as a man or a woman, nothing in between. God bless you. I pray that this is done swiftly. Thank you. In God we trust.